Alright guys, today we're going to tie a pattern that I love for Bass and Bream, and it's called the Llano Bug. So what you're going to need is you're going to need a small strip of foam, cut tapered right here at the end. You're going to need cactus chenille, or any green chenille, whichever. Some sort of silly legs. These are actually the skirts from a spinnerbait. And I just cut the little rubber band off of them. Save yourself a little bit more money. And you're going to need some sort of hair for a wing. Now the thread that I'm using is 140 green. Just start it out. Now this fly is my go-to when I go to anywhere fishing for brim or bass. It's more of my searching fly. I've caught actually my biggest largemouth off of this pattern. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this, the taper, pinch it down, because this foam, sometimes you'll crush it, or cut it rather, when you go to tie it in. So you kind of pinch it down right there and kind of work it a little bit before you tie it in. Put it right here on the hook, where the end of that taper is right past your tie-in point. You just put that on the hook here. Like that. I go right past that taper and then come back up. Make sure it's good and secure. Now, you're going to take your strip of chenille here. Tie this in. This is a very, very easy pattern. It's very easy to knock a few of these out right before you go out to the water. And you should definitely give it a try. I find it worth it. Well, a little difficult working with my confined space here. So now you just wrap this chenille up to about there. Go right there, we'll say about 3/4 of the way to the eye. Capture it. One behind, one in front. Just keep going until you feel comfortable with where it is. Okay. Now, you bring this forward, and again, since you're tying this in, you're going to want to work that foam right there so it doesn't cut with your thread. Just kind of pinch it. That's all you really have to do. Give it a loose wrap, and a little bit tighter of a wrap right there. Alright. Now you're going to cut off just a little bit of hair for your wing. You can even up the ends if you want. On these, I don't really bother. I just get it to where it's about right about there, and put it on. A good little capture there. You can throw some flash in here if you want. You don't have to, but it never really hurts anything. This is a very good fly. I actually got this fly in a fly swap a few years ago on Reddit, and it's been my go-to for warm water ever since. Alright, now you just fold this back here like this. capture that. About 3 or 4. Okay. Now you're going to take a couple silly legs. Well, take them like this. And I capture these first ones on the opposite side here. And just give it a loose wrap because we've got another set to put up. Just kind of adjust if you can right there. Do another set. We're going to capture that on the close side here. Alright, now you want them to kind of sit back, so you brush them back, do a good capture, and you want these front ones to sit forward a little bit. So you pull those forward, do another little capture there. Now, we're going to trim these. So you pull these back, about right there. Nice little legs. These ones, the front ones, are always going to be a little shorter. Well, a good bit shorter, actually. So right about there. Alright. Now, you push this head up here. Right there. Almost like you would for a gurgler, but this is just to be able to tie it off. Bring those legs back. Alright guys, I'm not really sure what happened, but for some reason my phone stopped recording. All that it didn't really show was just me tying it off one more time. I put in 2-3 whip finishes with my right, the half hitch tool. That was it. And I cut this down a good little bit here, and that's only personal preference. You could leave it as long as you wanted to, but anyway, here is the Llano Bug, and like I said, it would benefit you to try these, and if you do try them, I would bring at least 3 to the lake, because the smaller brim, they're gonna chew at these legs, and you might fish for squirrels if you want, but this is definitely a must-have pattern for warm water. Alright guys, thank you. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a good one. Tight lines.